Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Adventures in Midgard continues again with the recap we just conducted. Does anybody not remember what I just said? I'll go over it one more time. Quick version. So you had docked in Yarnos. You had proceeded to an inn. It was to the point I don't even think it was named. Again, my oversized tables that Odd likes to comment on.
What's your name?
Upstairs with Bordy finagling with a barmaid. Raven 1 appears. Benny is ejected from the mist as she had recovered him from the Shadow Realm where he was ejected to. A couple hours go by. You go to check on Valtor. And upon proceeding down the stairs, you notice there's no lighting. You light a torch to see that there are, well, werebears feasting upon remains of those that were tavern patrons. And they advance upon you. Conversation is struck up. And it was determined that Bani would be a sacrifice from Even in order to appease their...
Uncle.
We'll call it a war pact in a way, but it allowed enough of a passage through for them to make haste to hastily escape. Noting that more cursed berserkers and more torchlight were descending from both the docks and the mountainside as pretty much a full-scale invasion was being conducted. They had proceeded outside of the gates to encounter more of the cursed berserker clan and had found Valtor's head on a pike displayed as a testament of their power. And that angered everyone, so a battle was commenced, victory was achieved. You had proceeded into the forest, not the cursed forest, but a forest en route to Forhager, which is adjacent to the cursed woods. The plan being that Even and Odd had mentioned in regards to going back there en route to the Bear Clans, which may or may not shift depending upon circumstances. Each one of you had a dream that night in your own way, but all coalesced into one. And you had arisen during the breaking of the sunlight as it began to crest over. And it began to gather your belongings and prepare to start your journey for the day. It is still cold, so a campfire is lit because the temperature in this region has somewhat plummeted dramatically. And there's light snowfall. Not to mention the tree canopy cover that blocks most of the sunlight anyway. You all are gathered around the fire. And I'll leave you there. It's all you.
I take the small mess kit bowl and I'll pull the little of the remaining of the all right, yeah, so we still got the dead guy with us and stuff. I'm
Correct.
gonna lop off his head. I'm just gonna pull out my freaking part and I'm gonna cut his head off. I'm gonna pick his head up and I'm gonna carry it over to my bag. I'm gonna set it down. And since he's sitting over there close to the fire with the dead body with us, it probably hasn't frozen solid yet or anything else. So there should be some blood that comes out. So I'll catch it in the mess kit.
You all bear witness to this act as Even beheads the one cursed berserker that he had carried with him. And the red stains the snow. And he conducts this action. Bordy, if you're speaking, then you're muted. There we go.
Tangled. Okay, never mind. Nothing happened. Bordy stares in temptation at the body, fuses his urge.
You say he stares in temptation?
I might have been contemplating. This is in my inner monologue here. Don't you listen to me over there. I see you. Wait. No, that's odd. Sorry.
I take the mess,
I'm sorry.
I take the mess kit bowl over to Odd, and I hand it to him. And I'll be like, "Can you get your Raven one to bless this?"
I can ask.
Yeah. Thanks, brother. I pat him on the back, and I go back and I grab the body and I carry it over to a tree. Because I already took the heart out last episode.
Yes.
So I carried over to a tree and I start fucking like where break a stick off and I pierce this motherfucker to the tree and hang him up, the body.
So where are you piercing up to hang him by? Does it matter? Do you not care, or is there anything specific?
I don't care. I just, if there's I break off a limb and just fucking pick up the body and slam it against it. So he's just because the body's
hanging like a meat hook. Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm just meat hooking him up there right now. Fucking and what I want to pierce to it is his fucking chest. So his back is facing away.
Okay. Got it.
So basically through the little hole that we've already created to pull his heart out. Okay.
Even why are you trying to prepare him for dinner?
Oh, I'm not gonna eat him. Maybe his heart.
Oh. Okay, well, sorry, I was very confused. You were
I'm just leaving it as a marker so the other ones know that
we killed them.
Death follows
Fair enough.
this path.
Mm-hmm. Good. Fish.
Out of curiosity, are you invoking anything currently?
Yes. I'll take the bowl over. I'll take the bowl and I'll kind of walk away from the fire a little bit. I'll kneel down, facing away from the fire, lay the bowl in front of it. And Raven One, I know that you have helped us through many things and guided us in that. Both me and my brother have many notions and many thoughts that carry us and guide us. That I do ask you if you can give your blessing and your power to this bowl. That so that my brother may help your cause and push it forward so we can grow your power, your strength. For the endeavors that are to come.
Roll a religion. Igni, what are you doing during all this?
When I woke up, I believe I detached myself from the group, and I'm currently out hunting. Like, not too far away, but a good distance. So currently I'm foraging and hunting.
You did say you were hunting. Yep. Okay.
18.
Very well. Bordy, mid-sentence, you feel a slight tingle and a pull towards the direction of Odd. And Odd, you see that the blood spackle within the bowl slightly tinges to a blackish hue before reverting back to its original dark red.
Odd. Odd. Odd!
Morty,
No,
who's
walk
working?
over.
Come here. Let me show you
Wait,
what
no,
we do.
But he's got. Odd's making me tingle.
I thought there was only pretty ladies in town that made you tingle.
Apparently not.
At this time, Igni, you have returned from your hunt with about 5 rabbit.
Hell yeah.
And you know what? Let me rephrase that. I'm gonna back that up. Roll.
Survival.
We'll do survival.
How many? 5
Roger
rabbits.
that. 11 plus 14.
Yeah, we'll say 5.
5.
And you come back to be into the site of the camp where you see that just in time to see a conversation occur between Even and Bordy, as Even is also mounting a body onto a tree, and Odd is conducting and seems to be in prayer towards a bowl of some sort of liquid amongst this campfire. Okay, you may continue.
Gentlemen, I hold the rabbits out in front of me as I approach camp. I have tonight's dinner. Behold.
Beautiful, beautiful. I am
That's the
going to
accent.
mark this guy so therefore he cannot make it to Valhalla, and the rest of them will know that they will be cursed forever. I pull out my hand axe and I slice him down either side of his spine, and I peel the skin back.
You got blood
And then
eagle?
I start using that. Yep, and I start using the hatchet to separate the ribs from there and break them and point them out, and I set his lungs on his fucking shoulders.
There it is.
Well, good talk then, Even. Odd.
I'll just slowly turn. Not just my head, sideways.
Odd.
Morty, good sir.
Yes. What are you doing?
Do I interrupt you when you are talking to the trees or the birds
Well, there was that one time.
or the women?
There was also that time.
I do not interrupt you.
You encouraged it, actually.
Yes, I encourage it.
So I'm just curious. You're making me feel things.
Well,
Concerned.
yes, because I am talking to my patron, my god.
Oh, okay. Oh, that clears everything up. Sorry. There's confusion on my part. Last time I felt the tingle, it went very bad.
And I don't think that's one lady that you want to interrupt.
I mean, no. She's a lady. We'll deal with it later.
That would be an interesting encounter.
Oh, don't
Especially
hard for this encounter.
Hey.
Right, so I'll go help Even with what he's doing, I guess. Sorry to bother. Even! He's going to walk. Even!
this is the worst thing. We are cursing this man, so he cannot make it to Valhalla.
Oh,
We do not want his kind to come in, and he killed our Voltar. So we do not want him to be there. We don't want
As
him chosen.
As I witness Even conduct this act and flay this berserker, I grow very disdainful. I'm like, hey, well, that almost ruined my appetite. And
One day you'll be a true Vikinger, and you will be able to stomach the ritual.
maybe so. I've seen that many 2 times already in one life. And I turn and go to the fire, and I start getting ready to prepare the rabbits.
you watch him sacrifice somebody who was mildly our friend to a bunch of people and get eaten alive. This is what's concerning you.
Yes.
He was never my friend.
Well, I use friend very lightly here. It's more of a traveling companion. So even though he barely traveled with, but Anyway, do you need help? Can I assist you in it? Sorry, it's odd. Seems to be a little preoccupied.
Oh, bugger. He
Is
was
this
a
art?
bag of fat.
Sorry, what is this? Is it supposed to be a bird? or a or a dog?
It's a blood eagle.
So it was a bird. I was right.
It's like a bird. You spread out the wings. With his lungs are the wings, the feathers are his rib cage and stuff. We curse him so he can't make it to Valhalla, Volkinger, or Hegenfeld. He will never go to one of these places. We curse him. We go wander in darkness.
So do you do this off?
Every other Tuesday.
Wait,
Oh, only
Hold
to
on.
those that
Wait.
are bad. Only to those that are bad, Bordy. And I turn and I wipe a little bit of blood right there in the middle of his fucking little forehead, right there, between his eyes. And I'd be like, now you're anointed with the blood of the enemy, the slayer of magical peoples.
Smells funny.
It is not a true blood eagle, but it will symbolize the same thing. And I slap him on the back and I walk over to where my backpack is and the head is.
Strong.
Okay.
God.
All right.
Damn. I'm just going to admire the body.
I take my upper armor and stuff off and my bracers and everything else, and I go and I use the pile of snow next to my bag in order to clean some of the blood and stuff up off my hands.
Okay. Odd, are you doing anything in particular now that you have convened?
I will pull out a little piece of my rope, cut about 6 inches off the end of my rope.
Okay.
I'll take and dip about 1 inch of it in the blood and let it soak up a little bit of the blood off of that. And just kind of lay that aside in the stone, and then I'll turn the rest of the bowl over to my brother.
Okay. The exchange is there.
Once I'll let it sit there for a little while until I know it's frozen or dried into the rope, and then I'll go collect it.
Igni?
I'm cooking the rabbits.
Okay. Draining the innards, pulling the fur. Okay. Bordy, I want
Still
you to
looking
make I want you to make an intelligence check.
He's already wavelength.
That one.
That's gonna be a 9 plus. You said int. It's gonna be 10.
Proceed with what you were going to say.
So, are you feeling any different? Have you made your way into the afterlife yet? Oh, wait, you can't stuck to a tree.
You feel a slight pull tingle, and you see the head turn slightly.
Anything to add to the conversation is going to be a one-way kind of deal again.
The head that's on my backpack?
Oh, right.
The spectral head appears and turns its left head.
I'm sitting next to my backpack. I feel a little freaked out. I wanted to know how
No, I'm just talking to the body and the head's responding to you.
Woo!
The spectral head.
The spectral head.
It's just the tongue flopping out of the neck, just...
Yeah. It's
But yes.
just his vocal cords from his neck.
So anything to add there? Dull? Do you feel unsettled by the circumstances which have befallen you?
What
Here
do
for you.
want?
What do I want? Well, any input on our circumstances? You seem to, any updates from your end of this, since, kind of put all this into motion? I have no idea who I'm just assuming.
I'm going to say the rest of you are within earshot of this.
Well, anything? Any news from the king?
However, only thing you're hearing is Bordy have a conversation apparently with himself.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but he's clearly staring at the body.
Bordy talks to trees. Now Bordy's talking to the dead body.
I'm talking to the tree the body is attached to.
Bordy is just doing Bordy things.
Yep.
So
As
I don't think anything different because he's done this about the entire time that I've known him. Random inanimate objects.
I'm skinning the rabbits, and I just chuckle to myself as I see him talking to a dead body.
Well, I've been waiting. I don't know what else you'd like to ask. I mean, here we are in the woods, on the run, again. Be nice for a little bit of.
Do you have a question or not?
Yes, I asked you. Is there anything new going on? Is the key moving? Have you done anything? Are you any closer to what you're trying to do?
Who do you think you're speaking to?
Should be the only person who's inhabited inanimate objects, unless there's another god on that list of people who do that I've missed.
There are many.
What? This is a two-way, mostly one-way conversation, Odd.
So was mine.
I deserve that. But still,
Carry on.
thank you. Yes. I feel like I feel dirty every time I say your name, and it's usually incorrect anyway. So how about formal introduction? Tree with body. I am Bordy. Bordy. I am. Fill in the blanks.
A dead man.
Well, that's wow. Points for intelligence, and I thought I was good. So, any updates with the happenings in the world? You all in knowing dead man strapped to a tree?
No.
Or are you actually the dead man? Because that would be really unfortunate that I've been talking to about this shit you probably don't know about. What's your
Yes.
name?
The spectral head dissipates.
Son of a bitch! I'm gonna kick the foot of the body and kind of. God. Every time I get these things, I always waste them on this stupid question. Fuck!
You kick the foot of the body?
I'm just kicking the foot.
Okay.
Frustrated. Every time I don't realize what's going on until too late, and then I waste the last question.
It reverberates slightly on the tree, but stays posted.
Aye. Going back to the campfire, it's cold.
At this point, the rabbits have been cooked to a nice sizzle, and the smell is permeating through the camp. As far as rope soaking and whatnot, that has been completed, and as far as any packing arrangements with heads, that has also been completed.
Yeah. As I do that and I go to put the head in the bag, I place my forearm into the mouth of the head, and then I smash the top of it so his teeth pierce the skin.
Okay.
And then I put it in the bag, and then I get redressed, and I put the bracers and stuff back on so the wound is covered.
Hmm.
Do we see this?
My back is to
Roll.
the fire.
Bordy would not.
And if he's cooking and Bordy is talking to the thing, the only person that would probably see it would be
Igni, roll perception.
Perception, bitch. Ooh, that's a 4.
No.
Yeah. Odd might have seen it and stuff too, because he's sitting next to me. So
Okay, that would have been a 7, but yeah.
You can roll perception too, Odd.
I know my brother's intentions, so I don't really care.
There's no point.
Yeah. It's one of those, but I will hand him the bowl and be. It is as you have asked, brother.
thank you.
And Bordy, at this point, you make your way back to the fire.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
All right. Sorry, I just got back.
Well, go take a quick break and go say hi.
Oh
You
no,
need
I
to.
already did.
Okay, all right.
Choose. Excuse me. No. I even do you happen to know where that man's head went?
I have it in my bag to carry it with me. As I raise the bowl and toast Morty and drink it.
Any interesting conversation lately?
With you? Always.
No. Sweet child. The head. The head.
No, the head doesn't talk to me, Morty.
Okay,
I am not special like you. And I commence to drink the bowl.
Even we're all special, I've deemed from our journey together.
The bowl.
The degree to which
The bowl. You can go ahead. Keep talking.
Oh, sorry. The degree to which is currently not. What? I can't tell.
At this point, he recedes the bowl from his mouth, and you see the stain across his lips, and as he wipes his brow.
I'm gonna look at Odd. I'm gonna look back at Even. I'm gonna look back at
Fingers in the
Odd.
bowl and I draw 3 lines of blood across my face.
Is Even
That's my
making me
thing.
tingle now?
No.
So it was the bull. Yeah, all right. Fish it is. Oh wait, we have rabbit, don't we? Is the rabbit done?
Yes, there is food, Morty.
I've been eating fish for like a week and I fucking hate.
The rabbit is cooking.
The rabbit is done.
Igni was able to catch a bountiful tonight.
We are leaving.
5
right?
rabbits.
Ah,
Well, it's a good thing there's only 4 of us now, I guess. We would have only had one rabbit to ourselves. Wait. Fair.
Morty, you've always counted as more than one to me.
I just meant because there were actually 5 of us until.
I'd say there's definitely more than one inside Bordy, if you know what I'm saying.
What are you talking?
Don't worry about it. Well, the rabbit is done
Wait,
eating.
how did
If
you
anyone
know?
wants to eat.
The door was closed, Igni. You didn't see anything.
That is definitely not what I meant.
Wait, what do you?
However,
I take a rabbit from Igni. I'd be like, let me get one.
What were?
Thank you. I move back to my backpack and I sit down. I'd like to do a sleight of hand to switch out the rabbit for the heart.
Go ahead. Roll. I'm going to say an Igni and Bordy are locked in conversation, so we're not going to roll perception. So, in actuality, your sleight of hand is not necessary.
Yeah, that's good because it's an 8. Fucking, I'm fumbling around, but fucking wrap the rabbit up in the fucking heart fucking cloth and pull the heart out.
Okay.
I'll start eating it.
Igni and Bordy, you can continue your conversation.
Hey. What were you talking about again? Sorry. Besides,
you know, I phrased it. The way I phrased it was very strange. I will admit.
Yes,
So,
it was. I was confused. So, would you care to elaborate on your point of there being? I don't feel clean saying that.
You having more than one voice.
you want me to elaborate? No, what he said.
Yes, on what he said. I would like clarification.
I cut slivers off the heart and I eat it.
That was a whole lot nicer than I was thinking.
No.
I figured from the noises he had more than one person in him the other night.
I start cooking on the heart.
What?
Just take a big old bite of the rabbit.
With the things we've seen thus far, I would not be surprised.
You leave me with more questions than I have had. Very productive, gentlemen. Back to the trees it is.
Isn't that with most things?
You say that, and actually, it's really surprising how right you are. The body barely answered me. I asked the same question like 3 times. The fucking trees don't even answer, or they won't even try to eat. And the snow is it's the snow. I don't know if it's actually doing anything. I think that was actually a joke by you. I still am not.
What? The snow always talks back.
Yeah, but just I mean,
Every time you step on it.
It screams.
It screams. I know. The screams of nature.
I feel like Bordy is being targeted.
When
Where?
are you not?
Are there archers in the woods?
I
I'll whip out-
naturally pull out my bow.
I'll whip out the bow.
Ah,
Oh, I just
actually,
fucking
yes.
I call my spear fucking poop and I hold it up and say, "Oh, then give us the strength that we need
There are
upon our journeys and our endeavors and to grow in strength and power."
2 deer right there to the right. There is a single rabbit behind that log over there on the left.
A good thing I already got food.
And the werebear things are chasing us currently, about 400 meters away.
Even, are you staying in this pose?
Yep.
Okay.
Praise the sun.
As I'm fucking praying to Odin at this time too.
Yep.
To grant the strength. It's a prayer for what I just did, but it's also a prayer for the strength of everybody else.
Okay. Even as boisterously in prayer.
My mind. Are we leaving today?
Well, probably in the morning.
Time is.
Early morning. The sun.
Oh, I
the
was
sun. The
talking
sun
to my
is just.
wrist.
Oh yeah. The sun was just crested.
Oh, okay.
Well, it would seem to be early morning.
Well, then we should pack up and get ready.
We should. I fear.
Does anybody
We-
need to pick up supplies when we get through town? Or could we just going to pass through into the cursed woods?
We probably need a few
Uh,
little things.
Believe we already did that.
My
No,
rations.
no.
No, we did not. God, I have 6 days of rations left in my backpack, along with the extra rabbits.
Well, as long as we police up rabbits and small things on our way, we can do this. So if we can
Should-
swing by town,
should be
grab
no
the
problem.
miscellaneous little stuff if you need it, and we can head up into the cursed woods. Alert our troll friend that you raided me
Indeed.
and boarding.
But I'd never.
Of the king's transgressions. So that they can prepare their people.
Hey, so a weird thought occurred to me, even. Well, I just happened to think about this when you were mentioning the clans the other. I say this, it was honestly probably like 2 weeks ago. It just happened to occur to me while I was. The bird people and the bird thing you were doing, kind of. It brought to reason. You remember the raven people? Those ones with the weird bird arms, right?
The icy crows.
Those ones, crows. King, too many birds. Damned. Yes. Are there any that happen to reside with your bear clan?
Yes.
Is there anything that happened to them?
I mean, do they exist in the areas that we're going to?
Yes. The Bear Clan and the Icy Crows help each other and teach each other.
When you say teach, you bound bit.
I will call forth the dagger out of nowhere and then release it back.
Perfect. Well, then we shouldn't waste any more time. To the bear clan.
Oh, now you're excited.
Quite.
Oh, even, are you down yet?
Yeah, I'll bring it down.
Okay.
Keep bringing it down.
The whole time I'm like,
All right, course of action.
are you ready to step foot? The sun is crested. We'll put the fire out. Igni, you got the meat. We'll
I
move
do.
into the town. We'll police up miscellaneous small things that is needed real quick, and we'll head out into the cursed woods to update our people.
All in agreement?
Sounds like a plan. Let's do
Forty
it.
go for the vi-
40, go.
Who's putting out the fire?
Oh, Ethan,
Yeah,
did you
I will.
say we
Hi.
need to?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No, we'll let. Now I'm backing up the stuff, making sure the head is tucked in and everything else.
I will start taking out the fire.
right. Presto.
Womp womp.
One of these fucking.
I mean, it could be absolutely nothing. I'm just fucking with you guys, but
Yeah. Next thing you know, a fucking flame matriarch spawns out of nowhere and kills us.
You said matriarch? Mm.
No.
That's
It's like
hot.
the Bordy Riz.
Presto. They can't resist though when they get to presto.
fuck. I don't like that one. Okay, you pack up your belongings. The fire is doused. Everyone is prepared to move.
Wait.
Igni,
Where are you?
know the way to Hellhoffen?
What?
Sorry?
Igni, do you know the way to Hellhoffen?
Wait, I thought we were going to
That's north.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's
Horhager?
the name of the place we're going to?
Jorge.
Horehager.
Yeah, Horhager. Jorge.
Oh.
Sorry. Wrong name. Do you know the way, Igni? Because obviously I don't. I know it's
Horehager,
pretty far.
that is south. But we're going west to your people.
We gotta go south to the town to pass to then go west into the cursed woods to my people.
I thought I would not recommend that if we are going to pass through town. I believe that we should continue heading straight for the Bear Clan.
That's the way to get there. We can't go through the path. There's no paths to get there except for through the cursed woods, which through the
Right.
town.
What? Is there not an opening right here to the west?
I mean, there's a mountain.
Yeah.
Wait, you see that mountain? I'm
You can't
pointing
get
off.
to the bear claw unless you go through the path, and the path is on the other side of the cursed woods.
Very well.
Yeah, that's the messed up part.
So we can't cross this mountain pass here. Doesn't kind of looks like one. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
You can't. It would be extremely difficult terrain, and you would be basically hiking up the mountain. Imagine.
Right.
I don't want to go through the mines of Moria. Let's take the mountain path.
Exactly. That doesn't really. Yeah. And that's not
So
my
you
favorite
could.
terrain either. So that'd just be shitty.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Very well. Then we shall travel along the coast.
No, well, we can stock up what needs to be in the town before we go through the cursed woods.
Why is this not?
And that was what was. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you certainly can try that route if you'd like.
They're not going
I just need to know which way you guys are going.
We are headed south, following the coast to Horhager, and we are going to stock up there, then head into the Cursed Woods to make it to the Bear Clan. I said all that in character.
Okay.
Look at you taking charge for him.
All right, everybody in agreement?
Yes.
Okay. You guys proceed on south.
South.
We will say that through time dilation, the wood begins to get thicker and thicker as you proceed further south. Through the sloping terrain begins to ascend as you have to proceed south, but due to the slope of the terrain, you're nearing more of the mountainous region, so the terrain is getting rougher. Most of the day goes by without anything of importance. You eventually reach a clearing from the woods to the ascent of familiar terrain that takes you to the small shipbuilding site of Forhager. And you reach this location as the sun slowly begins to dip down on the horizon in its orange hue, and the temperature at this point gets to a blistering cold front.
Shall we see our friend Fern for the night?
You can make out the various adorned small lighting that they have, all too familiar sight. It seems that not much has changed since your departure.
I slapped Morty on the back. Go see your friend Fern.
Which one was that one
Perhaps
again?
he took a liking to you with the apple cider.
Oh.
Oh! Shit, I almost forgot about her. She was the first. Wait, no, she wasn't. She can still have magic. That you're still bullshit. But I'm calling you on this one.
You're calling me on what?
One of these times they're actually going to be magic and not just trying to...
What's magic?
I don't know. That first one seemed very magical to me.
She was, and I'll never forget her. Oh, 2 seconds. Before she got eaten. Wait, no, she didn't get eaten by the werebear. She lived. Oh my god, she lived, and she... Oh, god.
She's also an evil deity.
Yeah, that's one. Wait, why? Hold on there. I feel like our perceptions of evil here might be a little misaligned there. Just saying.
Well,
why are you looking at me like that?
I just trot
I'll
on.
just act like you didn't say that.
Trot on and head into town towards the tavern where Fern works.
Listen, all I'm saying is we shouldn't assume anyone's intentions or alignments based on their goals and how they're going about them. You might
I'm
be
I'm already following even into town.
Motherfuckers!
I'm standing here looking at Bordy.
At least somebody respects my fucking opinions.
He like turns around and Odds is there like...
So you're telling me
Oh.
the gods of the good times, the gods of the good, are abandoning their people in the shadows. The gods of the shadows are saving the people of the realm. Yet you want to eschew good and evil.
Well, no, I feel like we're not doing good and evil at all. I feel like all of them are kind of, not really playing the hands they should
Are
be.
you guys walking and talking, or are you statically having this conversation?
I mean, I tried following Igni, so if you followed me, go ahead. We'll have this walk and talk.
Okay, so
Slowly, yeah.
we're walking and talking. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We're flowing with
seems-
traffic, buddy.
Okay, all right.
It seems two of us have a solution right now, and we haven't heard from the rest of them. The only person we know who followed Tyr got eaten alive, so I guess Tyr's just out of the game right
His sacrifice was for the good of the common party.
But he hasn't done shit even!
He done shit now. He sacrificed himself
He did
for us.
sacrifice himself.
That may secure him a spot in.
Bravo, give him a hand then.
Maybe Valhalla.
He needs one.
Yeah,
Valhalla Light.
Clap, bucking,
God.
walking.
But again, Odd, I feel like we shouldn't limit our options when it seems like the end of the world is at stake.
And as you guys proceed into the town, well, we won't even call it a town. We'll say it the small hamlet there.
Yeah,
The familiar sights and sounds as you guys are locked in conversation. Again, small huts, maybe 4 or 5, along with the... Ooh, I've got to relook this back up.
It's the first city we started in, right?
Yep.
Roaring Fire.
The roaring fire. Yeah, buddy.
Roaring Fire. And you see that your presence as you make entry is pretty much just you're looked at, then you're ignored. You do see a particular note of vested interest. Asbjorn guards are still there, but as they turn and look to you, they pay you any more particular attention than as if you were someone else.
Are these, you said guards, are these the King's Guardsmen?
The King's Guardsmen that are to maintain control of the site, as he is very particular with his shipbuilding sites. The standard particular no out of place things. In other words, it's just like when you left it. Whatever has transpired or whatever word from the north doesn't appear to have affected this place yet, despite the potential impending doom emanating from Yarnos. You don't see that this has been affected whatsoever.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'll move up to the bar to where the seat where we first were sitting in when we started this wonderful adventure and see if it is available.
You make your way through the hustle and bustle. The roaring fire is as it remained, with illumination from the interior, from torchlight. And at this point, quite packed, as it typically is, because as people finish their work for the day and whatnot, they generally congregate, as this is the only real social hub they have other than being with their families or conducting work or conducting hunting or conducting fishing or conducting prayer as they see fit. You make entry, and again, the warmth blasts you, and you can almost feel the shivers dissipate as you make your way in. And it is again heartfelt and hearty, full of laughter and whatnot. And as you make entry, you see that it is almost jovial enough that flasks are raised to acknowledge your entry before they go back to continuing what they were doing. Almost as if no time has occurred. And as the tables are filled, circular, normal-sized ones, maybe a couple long ones.
Oversized round.
12 foot by 12 foot.
About
range.
10 feet by...
You see a familiar face
Oh.
come forward. She takes a double take.
I'll put my arms out. Get in. Bring it in.
Well, you've been gone quite some time. I take it it must have been successful.
I look at Odd.
Pull aside the coat a little bit. Maybe a little skinnier.
It just sounds like you need some belly on up.
Belly on up.
Belly on up. I realize
You want
I'm
to take him on the bar?
Bring yourself forward. Come.
I grabbed Bordy by the back of his neck.
Wait. I can move on my own.
No, it's good. It's good.
I know you're
Pull
strong.
Bordy with me.
Are you resisting, Bordy?
Nope, not at all. But I'm not comfortable with this. Wait,
Okay.
I have a plan.
I still got blood lines across my face and shit.
It's just another fucking day, dude.
We are gonna get you. We are gonna get you the apple ale that you deserve. I've worked hard.
I had a plan for this. Even
Even an odd or of course.
I let go. I take a step back.
I was not prepared. I fall to the floor.
Igni and odd, what are you doing?
watching this spectacle right now.
God.
And then I'm gonna walk over to one of the long tables.
I will also walk over to the long table with Odd.
Even. Okay, listen. Do you have flasks?
I have what?
Do you have your flasks?
As soon as you sit down, she immediately puts. Well, it wouldn't be tankards. It wouldn't be horns either.
Mugs.
Mugs will work. Pom pom.
Yeah, horn mug.
Well, what'll it be? And don't ask about apple.
It's funny. You should mention that.
And
Even
what
do
did
you
you? What did you? You know what? Never mind. I'm not even going to ask. I'm not even going to ask. Where's your
give me a
brother?
flask.
Odd's here.
And what about that other stranger? He talks funny.
It was
Oh,
a tragic moment. He saved us all, but it cost him his life.
Wait, no, he's still alive. He's right there.
I think she's talking about me. Hello, miss.
Yeah, the other one
Well,
didn't
you
talk.
had a couple. One that barely talked, and then one that talked funny. So which one are we talking about? You're the one that talks funny.
I do talk funny. Yes.
Oh, so it's the quiet one.
Yeah, the quiet one. He's dead.
Well, may he be with the Asir.
We'll hope for the best for him.
What is it you wanted from me, Bordy?
I need your flask. Quick.
My flask?
Yes, your water skin. You were losing the moment. Quickly.
I hand him my water skin.
I'm turning around to the chair. Press.
You're prestidigitationing to do what?
Turn it into apple flavored ale.
Okay.
And then I'm going to be like, funny you should mention that. Take a piece.
You want me to drink?
Yes, quite so. It's an experience.
She grasps the ponytail in the back, or big blonde ponytail that she has, and kind of twists it a little bit, almost in uncertainty.
Anything with Bordy is an experience. But apple ale that he has found is quite marvelous.
You don't ruin the surprise. He's ruined the surprise. Drink the apple ale, please. You'll be delighted to know that I'm not crazy, as you first claimed, and that it is a wonderful product that we shall look forward to incorporating once the snow goes away.
He's still crazy.
I'm debatable.
She grasps it, looks at it, sniffs it,
At least he's self-aware.
takes a swig. You see pleasantry roll across her face. She looks at you warily and then takes bigger gulps.
Retie.
And then hands it back and goes, "Where did you get that?"
See, it's a secret recipe that I would not like to give away. I figured most establishments might have picked up on the idea already. It seems whenever I initially encountered this quite dated tavern, you may have not. I could teach you for a price.
The price?
I scoot my chair closer to Odd, away from Bordy.
Why do you always leave me in
I will do the same.
Wait. Igni, guys. Your faith is lacking. Anyway.
Oh, no, I do not like faith that you are about to become engaged in a conversation. I just wanted to provide the opportunity that a way, if it becomes a hands-on discussion, I am not.
I prefer the term aggressive negotiations, person. But
And what are you negotiating?
I will trade you my secret for a secret of yours.
Secrets?
Yes. Quite.
What
See,
secret could you possibly have that I would want?
I mean, you just tasted it, too. Just imagine how much
You just
Roll.
You would rack
We'll
in.
see about this. Let's get some dice rolls involved in this.
Oh,
That's a 15 plus 8.
Damn.
Plus
14,
8?
16, 17, 18, 19,
What skill are
20,
you
21, 22,
using?
23. Persuasion.
Okay.
That charisma proficiency, baby.
Okay. I'll play your game, Bordy. How do we determine who goes first?
Well, clearly mine has higher value. Just think of how many people you could sell this. You'd have enough to add a second room to this establishment, and then sell to even more individuals.
Roll a persuasion. Your DC is 20 now.
Hell yeah! Can I use inspiration?
If you would like to use inspiration, you can.
Can blow his inspiration on fucking.
Roll a 11.
Hey, that's a 17. Okay, plus
Oh my
8.
god.
And then your inspiration is now burned.
Yes.
And no, it doesn't stack. You get 1 inspiration per fucking dude.
Yes.
Jesus, Baldur's fucking gate. All right.
17 plus 8.
That's better be quite an extensive amount that you have. And you better be able to procure it.
Ah, even better. I will show you the way. Come with me, please. Do you have a space we can do this in private? Away from prying.
I thought you wanted a secret.
Yes, we discussed the secrets in private. Do you want these devils here?
Ooh. Roll another persuasion.
Shit ass. Fuck shit ass. That's a 3 with 8. That's 8, 9, 10, 11.
I would prefer to do my conversations in a much more public setting with you. You don't seem right.
All right, fine. You tell me your part first, and then I will show you mine later, because this is a gold mine.
Ah,
Realistically.
then ask your question.
Yes, so my friend here, and I'm going to point specifically at Eva, has enlightened me on our journeys that women have this innate magical control over men.
Just slapping my leg.
I have hit the hardest face palm right now.
I don't know why they think this is a joke based on our adventures. They should have known by now. This is a very serious question with dire circumstances, I may add. If we do not harness this power or ability to utilize it to possibly save the realm.
You got to be a woman, Borty.
You motherfucker with enough
You have
belief,
to
I
be a
can do
woman.
anything I want. You've seen what I do.
You want to know the secret of this power, Bordy?
Yes, please. I have been trying desperately for a month.
She leans in real close, purposely smashing her bosom together,
You're not going to slap me.
and leans in real close. And goes, Bordy, the secret is I have certain assets that you don't. And what happens is, if you make the attempt against me, I'm going to chop your legs off. And she leans
So
back.
what you're saying is I have to figure out what these assets are and harness them for my own.
She just looks at Even.
I just.
That's my secret. Now it's your turn.
All right, are you willing to follow me then?
No.
Igni, stop looking. Look away, Igni. Fuck. Actually, this is the perfect time. My student can demonstrate this. He has become quite proficient in these abilities. Even fuck over it. Please. Even, come on.
I get up, I go all the way over there and pull my chair all the way up and sit down next to fucking Borty. I'm like, what is it you want, Borty?
All right. You remember that thing I kind of showed you, right? She would like to know the secrets of the apple ale. I would like you to show her.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Even you know what I'm talking about. Presto. You know, show her how to make
You
Apple
see
ale.
Fern pull out a dagger and pull out a honing stone and begin sharpening it, looking right at you, Bordy.
Oh, so we're doing this.
So, with the presto,
Mhm.
this is what you've got to do. The same way you make mead
She stops sharpening.
and you ale it in the back. You will then peel apples or other kind of fruit, and you will mix it in with the ale as it is fermenting in order to give it a flavor. We do it in the mountains. They do it apparently from where he's from as well, in order to season the ale, the mead, so you can have different flavors. You can use apples, you can use blackberries. We do it with different things, so we have seasonal flavors and stuff like that, in order to raise the prices of the mead that you sell, and it's not like the standard mead. Plus, the extra fruit helps it ferment faster.
Well, that's not where I was going with it, but yes, that also.
And your clan has more of this fruit?
Not, we normally would travel and get it, but not since it's been several years now, so we are running out. But if you find fruit,
And say the winters have all but made that scarce. But
I know.
since
So it's
Bordy
good.
over here told me that there is a way to get abundance, which would magnify the riches I would acquire, despite the me occasionally leaving on raiding parties myself. I almost feel like he
Wait.
knows things that he is not sharing, and by Odin's hand, I will get it.
Just give me 2 seconds. Let me reach into my pouch. My inventory.
What?
Checking my inventory really quick.
Okay, check your inventory. I will swivel over while you're doing that over to Igni and Odd as they sit at the table and are either listening intently or...
I figured the long table isn't too far from where they're at in reference, correct?
Correct.
we're on,
Okay. So I'm just standing at the end of the long table as we walk in. I kind of walk to it. Matt, I look down at the far end. Hey!
You see a long-haired, brown-haired figure in tattered furs of wolf clothing for warmth, kind of swivel his head over to you. Huh?
What's your name?
What?
What's your name?
Ishtar, what's your name?
Odd.
Odd?
What are you?
Did you say my name is Odd?
My name is Odd. You're Iktar.
you ain't
Fuck you, Iktar.
sorry. What happened?
Fucking broke me. I'm sorry.
Well, while he's broken, Igni, I'm going to scurry over to you.
You're busy having a conversation. Could you... Okay. Roll your persuasion, Odd.
I was gonna be like, "What are you drinking?" Okay, persuasion. Oh
God. Oh my God.
16.
He stands up, offended. Are you challenging my honor, warrior?
Challenging you? I was gonna buy you a drink.
How many? Now tell me your name and then you can buy me a drink.
My name's Odd.
Well, tell me what it is if it's odd.
No, that is my name. I am Odd Twinson.
You have an
this
odd
is
name.
And this is my brother Even. I point. Fern, can we get this man a couple drinks?
Are you paying?
Well, of course. I always pay you.
She looks at Bordy.
Wait, what? I've always paid too. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'll be back. We're not done. What were you rifling through? Oh, what were you looking for your inventory for, by the way?
A fruit, anything. And apparently, Bordy is not the smartest at collecting.
Shit.
Well, I think I just gave you an out. I'll be back. You see her proceed over, grab 2 more, and proceed on over there. Igni, is there anything else you're doing, or anything you're doing at all?
Oh. I was sitting next to Odd, and I'm just watching this conversation go out. I was going to speak up, but well, it's already occurred. So, I'm going to proceed to order a drink.
She comes by. Well, Odd.
She drops off drinks to him.
Puts them in front of you, and then holds out her hand.
Okay, I'll give her 2 gold pieces.
Your friend's a squirty one. Are you sure you're not the quiet one? Because you haven't said a word. I thought you were the funny talking one.
Indeed I am, but in the recent times, I've learned to keep my mouth shut a little bit.
Can I get you anything?
Forward.
Hey! Shut up back there.
Now, see, he's learned to quiet it down. We're trying to teach the other one, but...
Regardless, I would like a drink, yes. Vinia, I need that honeyed mead. Please.
Ah, you know what? Here. Don't worry about it. And she shoots a gaze towards Odd. And then she shoots a gaze towards Bordy.
What? Still rifling through my pack.
Covered.
I walk over to my brother. I'm fucking leaving this AO before fucking somebody.
Oh, fuck. Guys, come on.
Extracting.
You see that Ishtar goes up towards Odd and goes,
I'll hand him one of the mugs. I'll raise my mug to him.
He clinks.
I raise my fist and I clink my fist to both of their mugs.
And he goes, for the flame. And he puts it on the table and he drinks it.
As he's going to drink that, I would like to try to cast Presto on his from where.
You would like to cast Presto on his mug as he says that, okay?
Apple ale.
At least it wasn't shit water. I swear I thought that's what it was going to be. I swear to God.
I have found my way out of this situation, actually. I think.
He drinks it and then he looks at it almost strangely. What is this?
Mine tastes like meat. This is whatever Fern brought us.
Is this apple?
Yes.
I just look at him and turn slowly around.
Yeah, so with that being said, now I say it is the most expensive mead that you can get in this establishment, and there's a very minimal supply of it.
And only in this establishment.
And you see Fern shoot an evil gaze.
Glaze.
Yeah, and I just point to fucking Bordy.
Yes. You're going to be rich.
Well, tell me, since you are, at least it appears to be new arrivals, where have you, your travels taken you?
New arrivals? We started from here. We've traveled to the capital and back. Have you not heard of the king's decree?
No.
You toasted the flame, so why haven't you not checked with your temple people?
It's been quite some time. We normally would have convened here. I was told there was a priest here, but has not been seen for quite many days, perhaps weeks.
Yes, he was here. He traveled
Huh.
to the Cursed Woods in order to go seek further enlightenment.
Yes. Father Hingfar
Yes,
Hang on.
yes.
traveled to the capital. He should be back shortly.
Oh, so he shall return. Okay, I see.
But
And how do you know this? How do you know of the father?
We were here when he departed.
He asked us to guard him along his journey.
Oh, I was not made aware. So, you have been to the capital and back? You said decree? What decree?
Is this at a game? Is this one of the guards?
No.
does this guy got a cloak on his back with a hood?
Is he just a random guy?
Yeah, it's a random guy that I decided to speak to.
Oh. Hmm.
Mr.
Oh.
Ishtar.
Well, I'm sure the Kingsmen will make the announcement shortly. We may have beaten the word here. We traveled very fast and nonstop.
Okay. Interesting. Well, it almost appeared as if you had recently been shipbound.
Sit down.
Yes. Did you not arrive by a port?
Oh, we did not arrive here by a port. No. We arrived in further up north in a port, and we trekked in.
Oh, okay.
What was
No-
the next town over?
Yarnos.
Yarnos. Yeah.
Yarnos.
Ah, that would make sense. Yes. No, I there had been a pension from what I've seen. The seem to have been a lot more movements in the north, but as far as word, we don't have any.
I'm sure it just spread here soon.
Well, perhaps if you have anything you can tell me, it would be good. I have not been to north in long many moons.
I know the king is calling
thought of
forth
something hilarious.
people for raids.
Did you come back from one?
A little one, nothing major, but we are collecting some more of our clan so that we can go out on some of the larger raids.
Okay. Are they coming here?
Well, some of the boats should be coming here to pick up other people.
You'll have to forgive me. My son is in the north, and I haven't heard from him in quite some time. So, if you had word, I was just hoping that maybe you had something.
The king is beginning raids again, and he's just seeking people to go out on there.
What's his name? Voltor.
Anyways, on that, who's your son?
Yes, my son. He had his service to the king and wanted to go prove himself, as most men do, and that coming of age.
I don't know many young ones. But if he's traveled there to go, be a Viking and go on the raids, I'm sure they've escorted him on their travels to the northeast and west to go on raids.
No, okay.
But without a name, I can't tell you if I know him or not. Was it
Yeah.
Valtor?
No.
Oh, no, we know him very well. No,
This name is not.
for the job.
Was it Benny? Was his name Benny?
No, his name was not Benny.
Okay. So both Benny and Valtor passed, but it was it's thing. So
It was Corhaven.
then I probably.
Corhaven
What?
is his name. Corhaven is his name.
Well, I do not know Corhaven. But I'm sure a young Viking we would have met if we were on the same one.
How young did those boat guards look?
Well, my apologies for my upstart earlier, but
I'll walk off and go to.
It is. I understand it. In these trying times and all that, it's hard to find somebody that is friendly. And that's why when we go to new places, I try to introduce myself to at least one person and buy them a drink.
is your name really odd?
Yes.
It is literally odd.
And are you from the you're from the clans in the mountains?
Yes, me and my brother traveled down here a few months ago.
And where are you from?
Me? Over across the pond.
We have no ponds here.
He comes from the
I-
Queensland.
Indeed.
You come from Engla? And you are allowed to breathe?
Oh,
He has lung.
I have come here on a very specific purpose.
Well, surely you must be okay, otherwise I'm sure these individuals here would have skewered you already.
Indeed.
Oh, yes.
So,
Well, in the name of the flame, I've come here with my queen's blessing, and
And he is worth his
I've-
weight in salt.
indeed, I've sucked no hostilities with any of the people here.
Except for those rabbits.
Indeed, the rabbits.
well, we will drink to that. Gentlemen, thank you. I'm going to return to my company over there. Thank you for the drink. Thank you for the words. And your time.
May you be in good health, and may your son be in good health.
And may the flame guide you all. And he turns and proceeds back to his end of the table. Mr. Benny.
Oh,
or
boy.
Jesus Christ. 40. Too many
Let
fucking
me go
beats.
sit down.
Has Fern come back to the counter yet?
Yes, she's come back and even is trailing.
I feel like there's something important we should discuss. Actually, I'm being quite something.
What do you think we need to discuss other than the fact that you're going to tell me what you promised me so I can get my riches and get out of this small shipwright and move on to
Perfect.
bigger and better things?
Actually, perfect. Show me where your ale is.
No.
It's attached to me. I can't do a whole lot.
She looks at Even. She has murderous intent in her eyes.
Like,
Are you beckoning him or beckoning her?
Fern. Gotta tell Fern to lean forward.
She does.
We've heard the tales of those that are gifted with powers of the gods.
No. She looks at him and goes, no.
I'm just shaking my hand.
No, he's not really gifted, but he has this crazy thing where he can make things taste like apple.
Is he good in battle at all?
He has a unique ability in order to slay things that some people with a sword wouldn't even be able to fathom.
I would not understand why you would tolerate his present company otherwise, so he must be good at something.
He killed more people than our quiet friend did.
She looks at him skeptical.
100% though. He is better in battle than he is in bed.
That you did.
I-
That is also true.
You are across the room.
No, I said I got up and came sat with you.
Never mind.
Anyways, so he has this thing. It's almost like it's a gift. He can turn the crazy-
Bullshit?
Yeah, he can bullshit too. But the thing is, give me a cup of water. I hold the cup out to Bordy.
Presto.
I taste it.
What did you make it taste like, Bordy?
Orange.
I hand it to her. It's not apples. Do I know what a fucking orange tastes like?
Nope.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I don't think anybody does.
Probably.
So I'm like, that's an odd flavor, but
No.
it is quite
He's odd.
fruity. And I hand it to her. This was water that you handed me, right? What is
Yes.
this, Bordy? What is
Why
it?
would you make it taste like me, Bordy?
You're just a wonderful person. I figured I'd encapsulate your flavor.
How do you know what I taste like, Bordy? Oh, shit, that's
Why do you think that patch of skin keeps
She
going
takes a
missing?
drink, looks at it strangely, then looks at Bordy. She's not sure whether to stab you or inquire what you're doing.
Can make you rich. Have to go somewhere private.
There's 10 people in this town, bro. Like, how rich is she gonna get?
We will spread the word and they will flock here like crows to a corpse.
You understand this is the king's dominion. There's no way I can bring more traffic here without his approval. He
You're not going to have to worry about that for too long.
We got a lot of troops here.
We should really go somewhere private about this, though.
No, it's really gonna be pissed off.
Trying too hard.
An hour.
Igni, you do not know my rationale behind this.
Why would you like to proceed somewhere in private when you can simply tell me the conversation now? No doubt you've caught my curiosity.
Again, prying eyes and your own safety are my concern right now.
My safety?
Your safety, indeed. This is a dire match.
I'm intrigued now. Huh?
What the fuck do you mean you're intrigued? You know what I'm going to say.
Does your friend know how many battles I've fought in?
Probably not. I mean, hell, I don't.
40.
She
Anyway.
eyes Bordy warily.
Sorry.
Where?
Oh, shit. Mute. Wherever your ale is.
40.
Yes.
I can with 100% certainty tell you that me and my brother never know what you are going to say.
Well, I feel like you have not committed enough time to this relationship then, and we should divert this and work on this later. But right now, we should go to a back room or something.
I believe this is a very poor decision.
Igni, every decision you make is poor. I don't want to hear it right now.
Do you want all of us to go to a back room?
Who all
Even
is
can come-
coming?
Even can come with me if that's the biggest concern, right? You guys act like I'm some sociopath, cannibal freak or something.
She looks at Even questioningly.
I have no idea what fucking you're out of game. I have like
Take a drink of my meat.
even
He's
it's
trying to
on here,
shag.
except for the fact that like in his mind you're like trying to rape this chick in the back.
Even's a means to an end at this point.
So, but he's like, if you want to go in the back, you just want to go in the back,
shag.
but the fact that you turn around and said that it was for her safety, like it's now, like fuck, I'm concerned now.
We're gonna see what happens.
God be damned.
Like, do you want to go in the do you want to go in the storeroom? Like, what do you think? Like,
She's the only person who's been nice to us in this town. Do you really want her to stay here when the fucking king's army comes and kills everyone?
I'm gonna shout this out. He's trying to shag.
Presto in your fucking face. Fuck you.
Fern kind of
Can we
just
go in
looks
the storeroom
around.
real quick so we can figure out what Bordy's talking about, because I did not hear anything that he whispered.
She waves her arm and goes, Upstairs, Even, if you would accompany me.
We need to get a room for the night, anyways. But yeah, that's no problem.
Wait, we're staying here.
Bordy, you go first. She dips into the back. She comes out. Different attire. More wolf skinned up.
Oh god.
And she has a scabbard with a really long oofbert on her back.
Gonna need it.
She's gonna need it?
She is going to need it.
And she looks at Even, and then she walks to the stairwell.
I follow.
We're looking for the first room with ale barrels.
You proceed up there. There's only one room, and there's no ale barrels there.
Where the fuck's the ale? This was the whole point of this damned...
He proceeds up the stairs and then points to the nearby corner.
Is it in the corner?
No. Now, she folds her arm across her chest. I'm not taking you anywhere near ale barrels until you tell me what's going on.
Well, that kind of ruins the entire set of the plan I had here. I was going to help encourage you to get money because... Even, are you by the stairs? Is anyone coming near? Even, do you see anyone?
Yeah.
No one else is coming up?
No, it's just the three of us.
Okay. So you heard that little exchange our friends had earlier? About the King's Decree?
What are you referring to in the King's Decree?
The King has made a statement, and I'm just curious, where do your allegiance? I don't feel like we've ever discussed in depth.
My allegiance is to the gods. Our
Good.
gods.
Good. That's a good set of allegiance to have, because the king has taken up ride with someone who might be a bit crazy and trying to cause the end of the world by killing a lot of people. So I feel like if we earn you a little bit of money, you can get the fuck out of here before this town becomes a battleground. You are the only person in this town who hasn't tried to lead us into a forest full of fucked up things and hasn't slapped me yet for my incompetence.
So this town, I'm just gonna be like, this town is the king's shipyard. Everybody that lives in this town works for the king.
So far,
30 people in this town.
yes, but you saw how many people didn't also pay tribute to the king and take up his oath. How do we know everyone here isn't going to come against them whenever he comes in declaring this new god as their savior?
She raises her finger up and then points it to her head and then rubs it and goes, what ramblings are you speaking of?
Okay, to shorten to the point, the king said if you're not with him, you're against him. If you don't have an armband and swear allegiance to him and him only, then he will kill you.
Yes, that.
Yeah, I mean, shorthand is that. I mean, yeah.
Point being, they're going to run in here, and if you don't worship this new god, they're going to kill you over that new god.
How do you know this, and how are you alive then? Did you take the oath?
No,
No.
we came from the capital.
Do you have any proof of this?
Hey, do you have that
In a few
werebear head
days'
still?
time, you'll probably hear of the king's decree when the ships arrive. It might be a little bit. They've all deployed out to sea.
Do your clansmen know?
I'm headed there now to tell them. That's why we were on the way back when we passed through here.
So what happened to the priest then?
Oh, he's dead.
He's very dead.
The flame giveth and the flame taketh away.
Do not trust the flame.
The flame is a abomination.
Yeah, and he
Very much, we've learned.
and so has several other members of the flame since then.
I opened the bag and show the cloak I got in there.
Oh.
Yeah, don't trust them. They are trying to cause death and destruction wherever. That's why I wanted to let you know, because we don't know who we can trust down there who may not take too kindly to this
You're
news.
nice to him, so therefore he wanted to afford you the opportunity to help yourself and get out of it.
This is dangerous information and weight you carry.
Quite.
Fern is an underground spy for the king. We're fucked.
Fireball.
So,
But anyways,
the king is basically, you're telling me the king has basically declared war.
Yes.
everyone.
Literally declared. If you're not allied with Odin's Eye and pledging loyalty to them, you are the
Or the flame.
of the flame. Who seem to have a very unnatural grasp over the king.
We don't need this right now. We're barely surviving as is, and now we want to declare war. This was
Well,
inevitable,
here comes the
however.
act.
It's the queen's doing. She's possessed. Ragnarok is on the brink of happening again.
Oh, okay. I wasn't going to go this deep. There's a lot to take in even.
I wasn't. Anyways, so it's been the 3 years of winter before Ragnarok. It's written in prophecy.
That's fair.
So I imagine then you will proceed westward.
We will proceed westward to inform our clans up over the top of the mountains, and then from there, depending on where the rest of our party and our people want, to go and start assisting and building armies against them. We could have literally like whispered this in the corner downstairs. I don't know why we made it so.
And risk somebody hearing it, and then we don't know where their loyalties lie and accuse us of treason, and then we start a whole fight. Listen, I was trying to help. Also, I was hoping the ale would actually be here so I could earn you a little extra money, and then you could get the fuck out of here with that
Well,
extra money.
I'm definitely getting the fuck out of here. I'm going back to the north, and I'm going to inform Thorun what is happening.
Ooh. Ooh.
Inform who?
Thorun.
Enlighten us
The
again.
lady, the queen of the north, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, sorry.
So if you give us time, we can possibly travel with you when we come back.
How much time do we have, and how much time do you need?
At a game, how long would it take to travel west over the pass?
With Igni,
Wait.
well, because he mitigates
Yeah,
he mitigates your travel.
Or you could come with us and we could just head north on the other side of the mountain.
Fucking greatest passive in
That
the
will
game.
depend upon how much time. If you left the north and you got here, I'm curious how you got here before anyone else.
Well, let's just say a ship lost half its crew and had to go back.
Okay. Are they in Yarnos? That is where you docked?
Probably now they're in Yarno.
How often we pass through? They may be hitting Yarnos soon. But at a game was it Hal Halfin or Yarnos that was killed by the?
Yarnos
Yeah.
got
Yarnos.
more or less annihilated.
Yeah,
Hal
Yarnos
Halfin.
is annihilated. It is gone. The cursed bears have taken over Yarnos.
What?
Yeah, that's a whole drastic different story.
Everything's kind of fucked, right?
Yeah, and I pull out fucking the head out of my fucking bag. Fucking be like one of
You
their.
see her
first-
kind of taken aback, and she's that.
Listen, I'm only trying to be nice because you were nice to us initially, and you didn't. It's like,
So. Yeah.
I'm leaving. Where are you going? Because at this point, I'm not staying here.
Going west over the mountains.
that's what.
We got to go inform our clan, which is west over the mountains.
How do I know this isn't a trick?
It'd be very elaborate, and I don't know if I'm creative enough to come up with that.
It's not unknown that I have no love for the king or his new thing. Give me something.
I mean, you don't have to. I was just, like I said, trying to be compassionate for someone who was nice to us upon our initial encounter. You can stay here and
in an announcement inside the city and deployed all warships and stuff in order to be sent out and deployed to start updating people. Yarnos is completely destroyed by werebears and shit now from the cursed berserkers that attacked the area there. We headed here so we can pass through the cursed woods and head west to go inform the bear clan of it. The only thing I have to in order to show for you is, and I pull it off and fucking hand her my fucking armband from the king. These are armbands that we got from the poor district where we turn around and literally bought these armbands off of the poor for food. That if you don't have this armband and you're in the king's presence or within a city that is ruled by his people, you will be murdered.
you're right. If you're going to stick around here, we actually probably don't need these anymore. Do you have friends here?
I'm not going to divulge that currently.
Well,
But that being said, when are you leaving?
In the morning.
preferably.
But I do gotta, Odd's gotta pick up some things in the morning, and so do I.
I would suggest you make haste. I do not have a room for you, however, you can stay in the cellar. I would recommend you do so.
Okay.
I will acquire what provisioning we may need for a rough journey. And it might draw attention if I leave in the morning.
Well, I would say if you don't want to divulge that information, here is another armband. In case there are other people you would trust but don't expect to leave in.
I don't want to carry these. This is an affront to me.
Okay, then.
All right. I turn around and put mine back on for now.
Oh, I did all I needed to do. I can't just clean that.
Stay in the cellar. I will procure provisioning. I will disperse them to you. Tomorrow morning, take care of what you need to. I will feel ill. And then we will depart. When?
In the morning.
Shortly after we finish our errands and get our provisions that we need, or extra things, and then we can depart. So,
When the sunrise reaches its fullest, I will meet you, we'll say, near the base of the cursed woods.
Okay.
At that time. I will have to make my own way as to not draw attention. If you've already made that journey and traveled through, you must know something I don't. So I'm not going to enter there without you.
All things in good time.
Well, until then, I'm going to run things as normal. And I will keep this open. And then I will proceed on.
See, even we did a good thing, and we now have room and board. See, you have so little faith in me. I feel like all of you just don't trust me anymore.
The fact that you went the most roundabout, nondescript way that seemed so super shady. It just seemed like no one knew what you were doing.
She's proceeding downstairs at this point.
Worst way possible.
I have no idea. Like I thought you were trying to sleep with her.
So,
Do my social
Sort of
skills
trying to
really
kill
work
her.
Where it
in
might have
that
been
way?
like, oh, you give me the tingles and I'm gonna steal your power, and like maybe it'll slit her throat and like rape the hole that you created. Like I don't know, Porty. Like I don't know with you. There's random things that you do that just confuse me.
Why do all of you have such a negative impression of me? I feel like today has been really difficult, and I'm learning a lot of thoughts about all of you that I was not consciously aware of.
Well, it depends on what day of the week it is and how you respond to certain things.
She
I will
pro-
reflect on it.
she proceeds downstairs, and you both see her as she proceeds downstairs, Igni and Odd. She appears like there's more weight
So
that she's contemplating.
while they're up there talking,
Uh-huh.
this time I know I could have finished my mug.
Yes.
So I look at the bottom of the mug. I look up at the stairs. So Igni,
Hey.
because I just kind of stare at the bottom of the mug. I look at the stair one more time. I have a bet for you,
Oh.
and you can take either side of it, and I will take the opposite. So I'll let you make the choice. Not. I will give you 10 gold out of my own pocket. Whether Bordy gets himself killed first or one of us.
That's a hard bet to make.
Either side. Do you think he's going to get himself killed or one of us killed first?
Oh. Well, he can't get himself killed unless it's from us. So
He tries
I'd
to
say
get
they-
himself killed every time he opens his mouth.
true.
Who goes to
I'd
a
s-
piss bucket
I'd
and tries
say-
to push over a guard?
Hmm.
Who even comes up with this? Who marches in and tells them they own lands far away?
But are you trying to convince me of that so you earn the 10 gold?
As I said, I gave you the choice.
You know.
Now,
You're
if my,
arguing. No,
if my
that's
brother kills...
because he did something, then he. Yes.
No.
You know,
I'm learning a lot of things
All right.
about this group.
All right. I'll take that bet. We'll
which he's gonna get himself killed or one of us?
If Bordy gets himself killed first, you owe me 10 gold.
Okay.
Let's shake on it.
Now she proceeds down the stairs. Now she proceeds down the stairs and has a heavy weight on her shoulders. Thank you.
Ah! The glorious fern!
She looks at you and goes, uh-huh. And then proceeds forward.
Shit. I hope she didn't just kill Odd, or even, or...
Yeah, just roll my body down the stairs, even. Roll my body down the stairs. Do it.
no.
By the look on her face, I think Bordy pulled down his pants again.
Bordy exposed himself.
No,
No,
if
no. I walked out.
Bordy was dead,
You want to
then
go
she would
first,
be a
Bordy, or do you
zombie.
want to go second?
I was trying to explain something to you. If you're walking off, I'll walk down a little bit behind because I'm a little.
Yeah.
But if Bordy was dead, then she would not be a somber. She would probably be very happy. So,
Then you see even and Odd proceed down the stairs.
and there they are.
Oh, look, is Bordy smiling?
Nobody's smiling right now.
Nah. Bordy didn't pull down his pants.
It appears the time for festivities is over.
There's no room for tonight, but we will be staying in the cellar here.
I
In the
Very well.
morning, we will pick up our stuff and we will finish our errands, and we will head towards the edge of the cursed woods.
In the cellar, brother.
Yeah.
Do we feel like being trapped in a hole? By the
Good
looks...
question.
Let's see
Yeah.
something real quick.
Secured us room and board. I don't know why we're upset about
There's
that.
no rooms available, so
I mean, it's a cellar. It's still a room in the building. It's just below the building.
With the look upon Fern's face, you did not give her the most glorious news.
No, somebody decided to make a friend by letting her know what was going on.
She was.
So do we trust her enough with the news that has been given for her not to lock us in the cellar?
She was nice to us.
Okay, so out of game, we were here for several days prior to the thing, and Fern is a barbarian from the north. We'd know that, right?
You and Fern and Odd have had many a conversation. You are probably the closest as far as entity to her in that regard. So,
So, in reflecting upon the conversation, would you like an insight or investigation through thought process to see if I can tell she was telling the truth?
I think I would use insight at this point.
Okay. That is a 5 plus. That's a fucking 7. No, wait. No, I'm sorry. Wait, what is that? Where's my 20? Yep, that's a 7. My bad.
Okay. You feel no particular reason to indicate anything that she's not telling the truth.
I don't think she was lying.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
About what time?
There was no love lost when we left with the. She told us to be careful when we left with the dude.
About what time of day is it now that we marched into town? We've been sitting
marched
here
into
probably...
town at sunset. Sun began to set.
Okay.
Its sun is now down.
Yeah.
So you are at nightfall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just feel like the people who are nice to us, we should treat them well, and we shouldn't get them killed if we can avoid. I was trying to be nice. I followed you guys after a coin trick, even. Come on.
Oh yes, it is always good to be honorable and nice to people.
I just feel like we're doing her a favor, you know? Is there anything wrong with that, really?
Oh no, I mean this just goes with the plan of heading to the north to inform them.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Silver lining.
It follows into the hospitality. The hospitality. Wow, I can't use. Thank you.
No problem, brother. I'm here for you.
Well, she did give us apples.
There's a few things we need to pick up and take care of in the morning. But besides that, we can go ahead and do this and get this squared away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At this point, if there are any other social interactions you would like to have, please let me know. If there's any other back-end things you'd like to take care of before you proceed down to the cellar, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to warp us directly to whether or not the agreement is on the cellar and whether or not they proceed down there, who proceeds down there, and if you don't, what you're doing.
I'm okay going to the cellar.
Yeah, I'll go to the cellar. It's fine.
We'll go to the cellar also.
Yeah, I'm gonna head down there.
Okay. Everything wraps up. At this point, Fern lets everyone know she's wrapping things up. Patrons are ushered out. You are the last, and she boards things up. And then advises you to proceed downward. Before that, hang on.
No. I was just letting you know what I wanted to get in the morning.
Okay.
That way it's already taken care of.
We are secure, gentlemen. I'm trusting you, much as I'm sure you're trusting me. You have the cellar. Here's the key. Don't steal my ale, Bordy.
You just cocked your finger?
I don't know what
You're
that
muted
means.
again.
Guns don't even exist in this universe.
All right. And with
There's a
that note,
crossbow.
with that note, I clasp arms with Fern. I'd be like, we will see you at the edge.
Yes, you shall.
Fern,
And
do you need
she
any?
I hand the key to Igni.
Fern, do you need any extra
Very well.
money to acquire provisions?
I have everything I need, and I think I have enough to supply you all. If you want to assist, or if you have things to acquire, perhaps if you make me a list, I can acquire them for you to mitigate exposure.
I give her my list.
Okay. Anyone else?
I will hand her 30 gold in my list.
Oh. You're
Alright,
starting
well,
to
let me-
become my favorite.
I take care of my own, and it seems to be you are part of our own.
She looks at Igni.
Out of game 1 second. Let me drop my list.
Okay, take your time. 40.
I feel like I have everything I need. Conscious. Here's 5 gold. I'm doing too well off.
I
Buy
want
whatever you need.
I want more of that, whatever you had more.
And the thing
Uh-huh.
is your ale in the basement.
I'm not taking the big flagons.
I mean, we'll have to fill it up somewhere.
If you bring a flask in the
Tell you what, I will ensure you have a ample stock before we leave in the morning.
For travel.
Here's yes. How about this? 10 gold, you get water skins, and I will ensure you have what you hurts. This hurts so much.
All right. Can we do like 5-minute break real quick?
Yeah, we're actually gonna wrap. So I'll pose the question again. Is there anything anyone wants to take care of after this has occurred? Conversations to be had. Other than that, everyone's just gonna collapse in the cellar and go to sleep in whatever order or whatever way, shape, fashion you would like to.
Do we really even need to stand guard? I mean, they
I
have guards outside.
mean, if we want, we can do 2 and 2.
I would say at least 2 and 2, if not one person, to allow us each more sleep, especially with what happened at the last town.
True. Say, yeah.
So I'll take last.
At least listen, make sure there's no extra surprises. But since there are 4 of us, if we just want to split it up, that works.
I'll take last.
I'll take first.
I will take second.
Then we'll split it up. First, second, third, and fourth.
Igni, Bordy, odd, even.
Yep. So I whispered to my brother. I put my hands together and I hand him the 50-foot rope. and I lay down next to a pole in the cellar with my bag and stuff, and I'll be like,
Do you really feel it'll happen this soon?
better late than never. But if you wake me up, if it does, I'd hate to be bad. I don't feel anything. So, and if it's already up and about, maybe we could run the gauntlet or not.
I'd rather have your hands free in case something happens tonight. On the other side.
Roger.
Okay.
Tuck the rope away. First shift.
I was gonna say, Igni, Bordy, this is like y'all. I can cue you in, or you can just tell me what the fuck you're doing.
Sorry, I'm typing something up really quick. 1 second.
Well, before we all nod off, I'm just gonna like friggin' meditate for like a second and just kind of like chill, but also like consider, I guess, nature. I don't know, like Igni's abilities and how he has come to be and stuff like that. Just everything that's happened, I guess. Just coping. Yeah.
So, like, contemplate yourself as in like self-doubt, or what?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I've been here for however fucking long. Still haven't found the fucking wolfhound. Fucking out here, caught up in another journey. I have fucking powers that I never knew I had before. So I'm just like, huh. And I'm trying to, I guess, come to terms. Maybe any mystical force that is impacting my life currently. I don't know.
Do you have a deity?
I don't think so. No. I mean, I believe in the Norse gods. Although out of the game, I'm not 100% like knowledgeable on it. So
Okay. But you're from Inglar, but you
I
don't
am.
follow the flame.
No.
But you are aware of the Norse gods, but you don't necessarily worship any.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
It's as close to an atheist as like I can get.
Well, that's I just wanted to clarify in that regard. But you have a,
Yeah.
you have a
So Igni, his village was lots of flame, of course, like flame believers, and up until the incident in the village, he had kind of believed in it, like, but his father wasn't always secure over it. And then, like, as it all went down, he's like, the flame has failed me, and my people. So clearly, whatever these Norse gods, these men who came over and did the thing, I don't know. That seems like the better route.
Okay, and Bordy?
Bordy has one major focus right now. I have a mission that I've promised someone I will accomplish when they get me the supplies, and I am content that I have managed to hopefully not get somebody killed this time that I definitely did not intend to.
All right.
So I will go to bed.
Watch occurs. Everyone cycles through. It is uneventful.
Thank God.
Which one?
Oh.
You all, even
I'm
you notate that, so the cellar, it does have a small, I wouldn't call it a window. I call it like there's a little bit of a gap in the wall, almost like where you could potentially see outward.
Like a little vent, like
Yeah.
a little air vent.
So, which would indicate time of day. And you notice that the sun has begun to make its ascent.
I'm going
And
to start rising, everybody.
what you do here is right before the sun begins to peak, as almost morning nautical twilight time, you hear the rustling at the door. You hear the click of a key. You hear the door open. You hear the footsteps. You hear... sounds like dropping of bags. You hear the...
Through the door, under the door, see if I see anything.
You want to roll your perception?
Yep. Big 20. Fucking 12.
You see fur-lined boots. And you see sacks being dropped.
Just
You
one pair of boots?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see the fur-lined boots then proceed towards the doorway. The door is shut, and the clicking of a lock ensues.
All right. I go back down and I wake everyone up.
You all are, well, I'm going to assume shaken awake by even.
Rise and shine, buttercups.
I'm awake.
He. Wait, wrong.
Lights, lights, lights.
Reveille.
Eh.
And you all arise, shake the sleep from your eyeballs, and, well, I leave it to you.
Everything's fine? Nothing's dying? We aren't being attacked?
Not tonight. No.
Oh, that's... Well, just start going together my backpack and get ready to leave.
I'm going to assume everyone does the same. So we will proceed up the stairs of the cellar, open the door as it is unlocked. And you see near the door, or the round area where the barkeep area is, a couple sacks left. It's hard to make out since it's pretty much, there's a few windows bringing the sunlight in, but most of this, it's mostly dark. Nothing's lit. It's still interior, and it has to keep the cold out, so there's not a whole lot of windows per se. But you can still make out the sacks. All the provisions you have requested.
Yay.
Sick.
Update.
Quit.
Pig, we're gonna reduce you by we're gonna say everything matched evenly. So you don't have to worry about making any adjustments.
Very well. Note for gold.
Yeah.
Got it.
Because
Got it. The swords covered the cost.
So for my items, going to go ahead and while everyone's doing their thing, casting Presto on them.
all of them?
All 10.
Very well. Fucking cantrips.
My bargain shall be upheld no matter how hard I have to work for this.
That is
Language.
executed and that is done. Everyone has retrieved their items at this point. What you do with the sacks is up to you, or where you choose to store them is up to you. But they are yours.
Much lighter weight, thank God.
There's two. There's two, or there's four.
There's 4 individual sacks.
Okay.
Ah.
I just dropped 8 pounds in my pack. God.
There we go. Okay.
I guess I'll fold the sack into my pack and bring the sack with me. You never know. You could use a good bag.
Okay.
Sure. I'll do the same thing.
Where are you putting it?
My little pack that I have with
Okay.
Backpack.
backpack.
In the adventuring pack.
Yes, the adventure. That thing.
Backpack.
And then
I am ready to leave if you guys are. We should probably get ahead of it. We don't really know how long to be safe for.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and head out.
Let's move out. Head to the RV.
In leaving, we'll come out and lock the door back,
okay.
and then
You-
head west towards the cursed woods.
Proceed outward. You are met with the ringing of hammer pounding on steel as those begin to conduct their work for the day. You hear cutting and sawing and bustling and laughter of the children and all the manner of which a smaller hamlet would accompany. You click the door as the rising sun greets you. However, still snowfall. And there is a stark contrast in temperature as you enter the cold again.
Are there any guards around that are noticeable?
Perception.
Oof. Ugh. That's a 3 plus. Oh, that's 4.
You are so distracted by children playing and tossing, throwing snowballs at each other that you're not even looking.
40. There's no boat to push one off of. Let's just move.
No, I was just they were throwing snowballs. I mean, you saw what happened the last time a ball of snow got thrown. It exploded. It wasn't that. It's crazy
Yes.
that kids would do this to each other without knowing.
Don't get any ideas.
Did I do something wrong? I feel like
Never.
everyone seems to think I'm some sort of psychopath.
Nuke the whole village, man.
Exuberant, yes. Psycho, no.
Well, anyway, we should probably move before anything goes wrong as it tends.
You continue to proceed out, following the direction of travel. It doesn't take long. It's not a very big area. You don't encounter anything on your way out, other than as you travel, looking back, you see where you started, almost with a little bit of an uncertainty of will it remain should you ever return, and what fate lies before it. But you push and continue.
Well, I wasn't having those feelings about feeling really bad about this, and now I'm kind of feeling really bad about this.
And as you make your trek, apparently in silence, you reach the beginning of the edge, where the rock face of runic warning that you first encountered on your initial travel, however, clearer during the daylight as the sun begins to crest more prominently in the sky. Which brings its own relief as the temperature begins to rise slightly. And the wind dies. And you
Feels
can
like ages since we were first here.
And you can see, resting against the tree, a fur-robed figure with a sword upon the rear. And you see as this person looks up to you, she rises and dusts the snow off of her.
Fern?
Well, that went off without a hitch.
So far, so good. Now we must go meet with the trolls.
What?
Let us not incur the wrath of the gods and move forward.
Trolls?
It's a long story.
Yes.
We have saved a small troll, a young one, from his clan, and we were granted passage through these woods. So we should warn them of the king's intent, so that way they can prepare themselves should the king's men pass through here.
Okay, it's a very short story, evidently.
It's the shortened version of the long story.
Hospitality is always a virtue.
Hospitality with trolls.
Hospitality is always a virtue.
But they're real?
Indeed.
Indeed they are.
Now, I have seen a great many things, gentlemen, but I don't... Well,
we may run into our...
The Cursed Woods has a host of many creatures.
Well, that, yeah, I would believe that, but I thought maybe bandits, folklore, tales.
Yeah, all that.
And more.
So we may run into our companions within these woods, so please try not to act without reason.
They're actually great people.
You have Bordy in your group.
Oh.
And he did not kill him on sight, so he acted with reason.
Today.
So just don't be worse than Bordy, and we shall all be good.
She looks at Bordy. Did you hold your end of the bargain?
Oh, sorry, I'll deal with the mental damage later. Yes, here's the sack with the water skin.
She immediately opens one and begins to drink fervently. If I'm going to encounter fucking trolls today, I'm not doing it sober. I'm not dying sober.
The gods don't want you today. Odin and Freya are not ready for you, Fern.
Freya better certainly be extending her love today.
Do you feel like we should have told more people about this? I'm kind of having my doubts.
No.
What other people were nice to us in that town?
Yeah, but there were children there.
Were those children nice to you?
Do children have to be nice?
They're raised properly, they are.
Everyone else there were men of the king, or at least servants of him.
I have known of children taking out their whole village. And I just walk into the cursed woods.
Oh my god. No, I just hang my head and follow fucking odd.
I don't even.
This motherfucker is gonna be so emotionally damaged.
Emotional damage.
He's gonna fucking snap and just nuke everything.
We're literally driving.
We're pushing that psychopath button every so often as much as we can.
We're the worst. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Bordy, are you coming?
Who wins the bet if he blows himself up?
Because if he kills,
They're proceeding on. What is Bordy doing right now?
Morty is standing at the fucking sign like
Mouth agape.
that's
Like, was he talking about me? Was he talking about the children of the village? What was he talking?
What did he mean by this?
Okay.
So I guess we head into the first woods and we start headed west through the things. Igni, if you want to take point and look out for the signs, or the signs of the trolls and stuff, so we can let them know if we cross their path.
I shall lead on.
Like we won't seek them out directly because we don't know where their place is. But if we come across them, then we shall let them know.
Hmm.
And let me see.
Out of game question.
Yes.
Do trolls count as beasts? What kind of creature are they?
In this particular instance,
Eastar. The troll's name is Eastar.
That was the gentleman
I
at
thought that
the
was
bar.
the dude's bar's name was Ishtar.
Oh, that was Ishtar.
Yeah,
Oh,
Eastar.
are you
Very
sure?
The troll's name is Eastar, and he tells the party that he will be given amnesty in the cursed wood, and then he departs. That's after we freed him.
They're considered giants.
Very well, then. Never mind.
It'd be so funny if he had Giant Slayer and the guy was a giant.
Oh wait,
I do
Yeah,
speak
never mind.
He does
giant,
have it.
I do not. I was gonna be like, if it counts as a favorite enemy, I was like, theoretically I can speak to it.
No.
But no, it does not.
I think you and me, Bordy, are the only ones that speak giant.
I apparently speak giant.
I do not.
I don't either.
Yeah, you and me. Well, I talked to him last time, and you understood what I was saying.
Surprisingly, it's still a shock to me. I don't know how that happened.
So, all right. We'll keep a sharp lookout for him. If we see anything or anything goes, just make sure if we run into the trolls that we announce that Eastar has given us amnesty for our passing.
All right, Igni, let's start making those survival rolls.
Survival roll. Cleo. D20 go.
Damn, Lodge, you didn't have to fuck me up like that so early, bro. God.
And that is 17.
Roll it again.
Again.
Another.
Another one.
Oh, 20.
That's a 21.
Oh, 21.
Yeah, 21.
Oh, fucking game.
Because I have a +3. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Roll it again.
Roll it again.
Ooh.
Fuck.
It's
Ooh.
9.
That's a 9.
Ooh.
Roll it again.
Twig.
Another one. Trip over a branch. Oh,
Ooh.
fuck, dude. It's another 9.
That's not good.
2 hours go by as you are traversing, and
You know your character's a woman.
What?
I'm aware. It is represented as a female, yes. I don't have a character model for it other than the default one.
That's fucking funny.
As you proceed deeper and deeper into the woods, you notice that the sunlight becomes more and more obscured and the darkness begins to envelop this place. There's not much tree canopy for that. However, it's just almost as if an unnatural occurrence. And you hear in the distance slight rustling, slight twig cracking, almost hushed voices. But you can't quite make out the point of origin. It seems to be just all around. Yet you proceed on deeper. And you notice that Fern keeps constantly darting about, eyes wide, trying to digest the whole situation.
We're being followed.
And you continue on.
I feel like it's not really a surprise we're being followed in here again. Every time we're in here, it seems like it's a bad time.
Until there's a rustling
Ah, shit.
in the bush to your direct front. And God, I want to play that card, but I won't play that card. God, do I want to play
Oh, he thought about it. He's thinking hard.
Oh, no.
No, not the DM smiling. Stop.
Oh, no.
Too late.
Hey, have we ever fit my stick in here, by the way?
It's over.
I'll be fair about it.
It's so over.
No, that's not
Oh.
fair.
Hey, just fight the Spacer Beast.
I broke him earlier. Now he's going
We're
to break
so
us.
back. Poor D spontaneously combusts in the fire.
You see
Yeah, shit.
Oi! And a small troll child leaps out from the bushes. And you see Fern go, like, wide-eyed gape and immediately draw.
I put my hand on.
Wait.
I put my hand on Fern's sword arm to stow it.
And
You
giant, I'll
fuckers
say,
are loud!
"Greetings, friends."
You fuckers are loud!
Oh, is that the troll?
Oh, is that-
Yeah.
We haven't said a damn word, have we? Wait, is he speaking our language or is he speaking giant?
Speaking giant.
Okay, never mind. I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Do we recognize this guy?
About to come back at him with his fucking Irish accent.
Yes. Although he seems, hairier.
Ooh.
Harrier?
I'll say in giant. I'll say greetings, friend. We wanted to let you know that we were not enemies and that we were not trying to sneak through.
Oh, we figured that out quite a bit ago, because, we've been following you ever since you initially set foot here. We were just curious who that one was. And as his long finger points to Fern grasps her sword hilt tighter.
She's a friend.
She travels with us.
Who else? Hold on, Bordy. What do you speak?
Bordy doesn't realize he's speaking giant, but he's apparently speaking giant.
Oh, okay.
To him, it sounds like he's speaking normally.
Okay.
But since it is one of his comprehended languages,
Okay.
kinda
So
swapped
Bordy is
it.
also speaking. He looks at you. What business do you have?
we're just passing through. Odd if you would like to deliver the message, actually, because as we've learned, I'm not the greatest at this.
A good friend. We are traveling to our clan, and I would suggest that you travel to your companions or clan within this woods. The king of the land has declared war upon all people and creatures that do not bend a knee to him.
We honor no king, especially not of the mortal realm. This bothers us not.
When he will bring troops through, he will chop down trees, clear the land.
And we will chop down men
Yes.
and eat them.
Yes. I hope you do many, and I hope that you're able to. What is the word I'm looking for?
Down their corpses.
I hope you are able to fill your bellies with our enemies, and that you and your families will be safe.
The only ones safe in these woods will be you, depending upon your intentions. And you also notice that he doesn't speak with the same raspy voice that he used to. Either his dialect has improved or something. It's not the typical rasp when you first encountered him.
He's no longer starving. Finally got to eat, bro.
We plan on walking through or passing through these woods just so we can get to our home and inform our own people of the troubles that are on the way.
This king of yours, how many men will he bring?
Thousands.
They'll never find us. They'll never find us. We have tricks, you see.
Oh. Odd. Are the trolls magic too?
Everything is magic.
Huh.
The growth of the trees, the fall of the snow, the flight of birds.
That one's
The ways.
new.
The-
Is she food?
No, she's
No,
friend.
no.
Friend, not food.
Friend. This is Fern.
Fern is friend, not
Fern
food.
is friend.
You see Fern tighten up and look around as she hears her name being uttered repeatedly, but not understanding the context of which is being spoke. She looks at Igni.
Okay.
She just shrugs and sheathes. Okay.
There, within a 10-day, there should be many people that you can fill your bellies with, and that your family can fill their bellies with also.
You're just traveling through?
That is it. That is all we wish.
Where do you go?
To the mountains, to our home. I just pat my brother on his shoulder, you know.
What
And
you
we take
say true. You come back here?
Would you like us to?
Are you going to bring food?
I can.
You come back here, bring food for me. I bring something for you.
Will do. And to show you gratitude of our goodwill, I'll pull out 2 of my meat rations, and I'll just kind of ruffle in my bag and pull them out and hand them to him.
He immediately chomps one. Just gorgeous. Face, spume, everywhere.
I dropped my backpack, seeing that he pulled out rations and he scarfed it down and stuff. Remembering like how many bodies that this guy ate.
Oh, God.
You know?
Oh yeah.
I pull out the fucking decaying head and pick it out of the sack and toss it over to him.
He immediately stops with the ration and dives for the head. Obviously a preferential thing. Fern, however, is not so pleased that you just pulled, well, not so pleased you just pulled a head out of your bag, and is even more bewildered now. And then looks at you. So, is this good?
I'll give her a thumbs up.
It is a peace offering. They enjoy human meat.
Ah.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend.
Indeed.
So what is happening now?
I don't know. Odd. Are we good?
Eastar, are we good to pass through if I promise to bring food back to you?
More like this, not like that.
There'll be plenty of this coming your way. I may not be able to bring human food, but I may be able to bring animals, beasts.
No, more like this.
More human?
Given our track record, I'm sure we'll get me back.
Let's say
His track record.
you're the only other one that can understand this right now.
Yeah.
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 It shall be done.
He takes the head and grabs it by the tuft of the hair and waddles it like it's a bag. And then beckons you to follow. Leaving a nice little drippy, frozen, nasty blood gut trail as he walks with the head swinging.
In common, we are good. And just kind of take off.
I beckon the others in the direction and follow Odd.
Yep. I tell fucking Burn, I was like, you can stow your weapon.
He said we have.
Odin, should I wish to engage today, please make my blade strike too swift, and if I must die, make it swift. And she proceeds.
Thank you for specifying. I did not want to be gibberish time.
Who's last?
I think Ferd.
I will probably be last.
Okay, she's going to move in front of you because she no longer wants to be behind and be last.
Well, so far so good.
You guys proceed. Igni, since you're taking the front of the pack, I need you to start rolling again.
The negotiations were a success. All right. It is time to roll.
You're still following Eastar, yes.
And he is heading westerly.
16.
Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
First roll, 16. How many times do you want me to roll?
I'll let you know when to stop.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
13.
Or I'll let you know when to stop. Or keep going. Holy fucking...
Ooh, 21.
You're
Yes.
good. You can stop.
Very well.
So you proceed on, following him, almost kind of losing sight, but eventually you notice that you're definitely going off any kind of trail or beating path. And somehow you have circumvented hours of travel and have hit the clearing needed to go through the woods. He stops at the edge. At this point, the head is just a remaining scalp as he's been eating it along the way. And he looks back at Even and then hands it back. This part no tastes good.
I put it in my I wrap it back up in a little cloth. I put it back in my bag.
He goes, you go. Come back with more. You come back with more? No problem. I bring something for you.
I give him a fist bump.
He looks at his hand and then gives you like that weird childish toothy grin, revealing his sharp bloody fangs. You're not scary to most, but
I don't know what he said, so I just give him I take it back. I give him a fist bump, like boom, like all right, buddy, I got you. Give him a thumbs up.
he just smiles that toothy grin, that savagely sharp toothy grin.
Because I don't know what the fuck he's saying. I just fucking, I'll be like, I got you. You want more next time? And I rub
Bro fist.
I rub my belly. Yeah. Fucking thumbs up. I got you.
Yeah, he wants more food next time we come through.
Fern quickly goes to the near the front and looks back. You can tell she's like murmuring silent prayers, and looks and goes, "Well, that was something."
Oh,
I thank you for the safe passage, and we shall be back through. It may be a few days, but we will be back. Thank you, A-Star.
If you think that was something, that's just the ice.
He waves his green, scaly, nasty hand and then turns around and proceeds and disappears almost instantaneously as he appears through the thicket. At this point, you have the edge of the cursed forest and the wide open, well, not even a tundra, just the rolling further incline of the mountain pass. All too familiar to you, even an odd, as you understand that the trek now will become insanely difficult. However, you all are accustomed to this, and you understand that when you reach your destination, it will be a cavern of sorts near the apex.
Okay. We have daylight to burn. Let's move out.
Well, that was largely uneventful,
I,
except for the troll, of course. But
frankly, this was
I mean,
weirdly simple.
he cut probably a good day off of our trip. We cut a good 2 or 3 days off of our boat trip. You know, we just give
making
some
way.
sacrifices or tributes here and there, and we skip through time.
What do you mean sacrifices to whom? What?
Oh,
More tribute.
oh,
What is the alarm? What?
we'll just stick with the trolls like to eat human, which you're probably aware of. And as long as they have humans, they'll be fine. And the king is sending many men to fill their bellies. So on our next trip back, it should not be an issue.
well, not just
But
that.
we might need to secure a couple more bodies.
We don't have time for a trip. What trip back? We have to proceed to the north.
Yeah, we go to
we're heading west.
we're going to our village, and then we're heading north.
Yes,
Right.
yes, Boydie, we're going west, but then I must go north afterwards.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll have to go back east.
I'm not going back.
I don't think we can go north from here. Isn't it just mountains?
Cross over the mountains, yeah.
We'll go to the other side of the mountains and head north.
Fair enough. This isn't my area of expertise. I just follow these ones.
All of the men who live here.
I just was curious because if that's the case, why have we always been going through the cursed woods?
Because most of the towns are on this side of the mountains.
And the path is on the path to the
It's at the edge of the
path
cursed.
to
Okay,
the Bear Warriors is on the other side of the cursed woods.
understandable. Your people seem like they have great. They've decided on a very wonderful place to live. Very
Great
nice.
security mechanism.
It makes very hard men and women.
And keeps unwanteds out.
Yeah. Good security.
Well, as you said, burning daylight.
Okay.
Couple more survival rolls there, Igni.
Survival roll. I got you. Got you. That's a nat 20 plus 3.
Mhm.
white dragon flying over the hill, a mile away.
The eagles.
Fly, you fools.
17.
You don't need to roll anymore. The nat 20 was
Oh,
good.
my bad. That 20 was good. All right.
Actually, remind me that you got a nat 20, and I'm gonna stop us. Remind me that you got a nat 20.
What?